tới các bạn lời chào thân hữu.
What if the Backrooms isn't just an infinite physical maze, but a structural tear in space and time itself?
Who asked Holly who, and then what?
On the surface, A24's Backroom feels like a standalone horror movie about a man discovering a terrifying doorway beneath our everyday world. In my opinion, what makes this film so fascinating is how you can interpret this nightmare in so many different ways. But if you look past the yellow wallpaper and view it through a theoretical physics, internalism, or block universe theory, the whole world's story completely changes. You're not just watching someone get lost, you're watching time itself break down.
And now, as an adult, you're still stuck right where you started.
Directed by Kane Parsons, and I'll give more information about the director later on. The story centres on Clark, a magnetic performance by Chutel Ejiofor. I'll have it written here. A man haunted by his personal failures who accidentally crosses a threshold out of nowhere, another reality, basically, and into a liminal vastness of the Backrooms. As his fixation on this bizarre realm deepens, his therapist, Mary Klein, played by Renata Renzvia, again, I'll have that written here, attempts to intervene, and she gets swept into this threshold along with him. Together, the journey becomes less about escaping a maze, but more about unearthing the unsettling nature of what this space actually represents.
Hello?
In physics, the block universe theory suggests that time doesn't just flow like a river. You might have heard this before, maybe. It's about a frozen, like a solid block of ice. So the exact second that you're watching this video, for an example, and the day that you die isn't happening in sequence. They're all sitting inside a frozen block at the exact time. So this raises some really different kind of theories and thoughts, and some crazy ones as well. But does that mean that your body mass is permanently taking up physical real estate in the universe forever? And in this physics model, yes. Your life isn't just fleeting or vanishes. It's a permanent physical fixture in space-time. Looking through the lens of the backroom, you're not just looking through empty yellow corridors. It's like a dimensional junk drawer, a place made up of static, fragmented snapshots of decaying and architecture, history, and human memory of coexisting at once. Director Kane Parsons built sprawling physical sets of looping yellow corridors rather than relying on green screens and making a spatial disorientation feel claustrophobic and real.
Hurt. Again and again. We start to expect it. It's like, oh, I know this path. I know where it goes.
Now, a few quick behind-the-scene facts that you might not know, or you probably won't know. The record-breaking debut of Kane Parsons, who created this, and he had created it from the original YouTube short when he was 16. When this film was premiered, he became the youngest director in cinema history to open a film at #1 at box office at the age of 20. Obsessive colour matching. The crew ran over 50 distinct paint and wallpaper tests just to create the exact sickening shade of monochromatic yellow from the original 3D renders. Unsettling influences. Parsons cited the video game Portal and a tech paranoia series called Mr. Robot, which is a brilliant TV series that if you haven't seen, do see. Satoshi Kon's anime Paranoia Agent as core structural influences. So if you really enjoyed the Backrooms, where the psychological...
Anyone there?
Different places that it put you, I'll have some recommendations to put to your watch list in the following. Okay, attempting not to give any spoilers as I give these recommendations. Coherence, it's a low-budget masterpiece about quantum decoherence, where passing comet fractures a dinner party across multiple collapsing parallel realities.
I like that.
Okay,
Stupid. They wouldn't
how
do
long
that.
have they been gone? How long have they been gone?
I know, we told them, they're 5 minutes out, 5 minutes back, they should be back by now, shouldn't they?
Triangle, a relentless time loop thriller where a woman is trapped in an ocean liner must confront her endless iterations of her own past choices and grief. Cube, an ultimate claustrophobic trap movie where strangers wake up in a deadly mathematical shifting geometric labyrinth with zero explanation. Vivarium, a surreal nightmare about a couple trapped in an endless suburban neighborhood where every house is identical and escape is impossible.
Wait.
What, you think it was back there?
Yeah, I think it was back there.
Dark, this is a Netflix series. It's a complex, brilliant German sci-fi series exploring how family trauma, deterministic time loops, and past mistakes bind generations together in a single static block of time.
Da muss ich drüber reden, wenn du nicht willst. Ich habe den medizinischen Bericht gelesen.
And Severance, which is Apple TV. It's a sharp, unsettling workplace thriller where corporate liminal corridors match the psychological features of the employees who have split their memories.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Now, because I keep this main discussion strictly spoiler-free, I've set up a safe zone below so you can write whatever you want, but I've got a pinned comment right at the top that's dedicated to for the spoiler section. So go ahead, tell me your thoughts on any of this. It'll be fantastic. Head down there and break down the third act. That would be great. The law or some bizarre human theories of the replicas or the ending without ruining the surprise for anyone else. Thanks for watching. I'm Holly, and I'll see you in the next video.
Don't forget to like and...
Before you go, I have to ask, if all moments in time really exist simultaneously, would you view the Backrooms as a terrifying trap or as an opportunity to revisit a past you can't let go of?
Subscribe to... Who asked Holly seriously who?